There comes a moment in every person's life when they finally grow tired of making the same promises and seeing the same results. A moment when excuses lose their power and responsibility becomes a choice. The next 90 days could become the greatest investment you'll ever make. Not because life will suddenly become easier, but because you'll become stronger than the challenges standing before you. This audiobook is not about chasing motivation. It's about rebuilding your habits, your discipline, your identity, and ultimately, your future. So leave yesterday behind. Forget the person you used to be. Because from this moment forward, you are no longer waiting for a better life. You are building one. Every remarkable journey begins with one courageous decision, not with perfect timing or endless confidence. Most people wait for the right moment, while successful people create it. The next 90 days can completely reshape your future if you choose progress over excuses. Today is not simply another ordinary day. It is the moment you stop surviving and begin intentionally rebuilding the life you truly deserve, with courage and purpose. Your future is being created by the habits you repeat every single day. Small decisions seem insignificant until time multiplies their results. Every morning you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your character. Every promise you keep to yourself builds trust within your own mind. Real transformation never happens through one dramatic action. It grows quietly through consistent choices repeated with patience, commitment, and unwavering determination every day. Imagine yourself 90 days from now, healthier, stronger, calmer, and filled with genuine confidence. That version of you already exists, waiting for today's decisions to bring it to life. There will be difficult moments and days when giving up feels easier. Keep moving anyway. Great lives are never built through comfort. They are built through courage. One disciplined action, one determined step, and one faithful day at a time. The greatest mistake most people make is trying to change their results before changing themselves. They chase success while holding on to the same thoughts and habits that created failure. Real transformation begins with identity. The moment you believe you are becoming disciplined, your actions begin reflecting that belief. Change who you believe you are, and your daily choices will naturally begin creating a completely different future ahead. Every action you repeat sends a message to your mind about who you are. When you exercise, you become someone who values health. When you study, you become someone who values growth. Your identity is never built through words alone. It is built through evidence collected every single day. Small victories create confidence, and confidence inspires even greater discipline with every decision you continue making consistently together. For the next 90 days, stop asking whether you feel motivated enough to begin. Instead, ask yourself what the future version of you would choose today. Then, make that decision without hesitation. Every disciplined action becomes another vote for the person you are becoming. Eventually, those votes create an identity so strong that success no longer feels difficult. It simply becomes the way you naturally live every day. The way you begin your morning often determines how you live your entire day. Most people wake up and immediately surrender their attention to notifications, distractions, and endless noise. Instead, choose to protect your first hour with intention. Read something meaningful, move your body, breathe deeply, and prepare your mind. A powerful morning routine doesn't simply improve your day. It quietly transforms the direction of your entire life forever. Discipline is easier when your environment supports your goals. Remove distractions before they become temptations. Prepare your workspace the night before. Keep your phone away during focused work. Lay out your workout clothes before sleeping. Success rarely depends on willpower alone. It depends on creating systems that make the right decisions easier. When your environment works for you, consistency becomes far more natural and sustainable every single day. Never underestimate the power of a strong beginning. Every sunrise offers another opportunity to become the person you promised yourself you would become. Forget yesterday's mistakes and focus only on today's responsibilities. Win the first hour, and the rest of the day becomes easier to control. Over 90 days, these small victories accumulate into extraordinary change. Your future is shaped one intentional morning at a time with unwavering commitment. Many people fail because they chase perfection instead of consistency. They wait for the perfect plan, the perfect mood, or the perfect opportunity. Meanwhile, successful people simply keep moving forward. They understand that small actions performed every single day will always defeat occasional bursts of motivation. Perfection creates pressure, but consistency creates progress. And over 90 days, steady effort becomes the foundation of extraordinary transformation and lasting personal growth forever. There will be mornings when you feel tired, distracted, or completely unmotivated. Those are the days that matter most. Anyone can stay committed when everything feels easy. True discipline is revealed when challenges appear. Even if your progress feels small, never stop. One page read, one workout completed, or one important task finished still moves you forward. Small victories repeated daily eventually create results impossible to ignore by everyone. As you continue this 90-day journey, remember that success is never built in one unforgettable moment. It is built quietly through ordinary decisions made with extraordinary commitment. Every day you remain consistent, you strengthen your confidence and your character. One day, you'll look back and realize that the simple habit of refusing to quit became the reason your entire life changed. Keep showing up, no matter what happens next. The most dangerous enemy you'll ever face is not outside you. It is the quiet voice inside your mind that whispers, "You're not ready. Start tomorrow. You'll probably fail." Listen carefully, because that voice is built from fear, not truth. Every time you challenge it with action instead of excuses, you weaken its influence. Courage grows through action, while fear grows stronger through hesitation and endless delay alone. Your mind will always search for comfort, because comfort feels safe. But nothing extraordinary has ever been created by staying where everything feels easy. Every meaningful goal demands discomfort, patience, and persistence. The moment you choose difficult actions instead of comfortable excuses, your confidence begins to grow naturally. Confidence is never something you wait to feel. It is something you build, one courageous decision after another, every single day together. For the rest of these 90 days, refuse to believe every thought that enters your mind. Question the excuses. Challenge your doubts. Replace negative stories with purposeful action. Remember, your future is never decided by fear. It is decided by the choices you make despite feeling afraid. Every brave step you take today becomes proof that you are stronger than the voice that once tried to keep you small forever. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you build through repetition. Every promise you keep to yourself strengthens your character. Every promise you break weakens your confidence. Stop waiting to feel inspired before taking action. Action creates inspiration, not the other way around. The strongest people are not always the most talented. They are simply the ones who refuse to quit when life becomes difficult. The secret to lasting discipline is making your goals impossible to ignore. Create a daily routine that supports your future instead of your excuses. Wake up with purpose, plan your priorities, and protect your time from distractions. Success rarely comes from one extraordinary effort. It grows from ordinary actions repeated with extraordinary consistency. Every disciplined day becomes another brick in the foundation of the life you are rebuilding today. There will come a day when discipline no longer feels like a struggle. It will become part of your identity, just like breathing or walking. That day arrives because you refused to stop during the difficult moments. Keep showing up, even when progress feels invisible. Remember, every successful person once stood where you stand today. The only difference is they kept moving forward while others chose to give up. Time is the one resource that every person receives equally, yet only a few learn to use it wisely. Most people waste hours on distractions without realizing they are slowly giving away their future. Every minute you spend intentionally moves you closer to the life you want. Protect your time with discipline, because every productive hour today becomes an investment that rewards you for years to come ahead. Stop saying you don't have enough time. Instead, ask where your time is really going. Replace mindless scrolling with learning. Replace unnecessary worrying with meaningful action. Small changes in your daily schedule create powerful changes in your future. When you give your best attention to the things that truly matter, your confidence, productivity, and self-respect begin growing together with every passing day, consistently. Imagine looking back 90 days from now, knowing you used every day with purpose instead of regret. That feeling is created by the choices you make today. Guard your mornings. Respect your priorities. Finish what you begin. Remember, successful people don't find extra time. They create it by eliminating distractions and focusing completely on what truly deserves their energy, attention, and commitment every single day. Always. Excuses are comfortable because they protect you from responsibility, but they also steal your future, one day at a time. Every excuse sounds reasonable until you compare it with the life you truly want. Growth begins when you stop explaining why something cannot be done and start asking how it can be achieved. Successful people are not excuse-free. They simply refuse to let excuses control their decisions anymore. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your character. Difficult days are not signs that you should quit. They are opportunities to prove your commitment. When you continue moving despite discomfort, your confidence grows naturally. The strongest version of yourself is built during moments when nobody is watching. Keep your promises, remain focused, and trust that every small effort is shaping a remarkable future ahead together. For the remaining days of this journey, make one promise to yourself. Never allow temporary feelings to decide permanent outcomes. There will always be reasons to delay, but there are greater reasons to continue. Every disciplined action weakens your excuses and strengthens your future. One day, you will realize that your greatest victory was never against circumstances. It was against the excuses you finally chose to leave behind. For the remaining days of this journey, make one promise to yourself. Never allow temporary feelings to decide permanent outcomes. There will always be reasons to delay, but there are greater reasons to continue. Every disciplined action weakens your excuses and strengthens your future. One day, you will realize that your greatest victory was never against circumstances. It was against the excuses you finally chose to leave behind. The greatest rewards in life rarely arrive immediately. Success asks you to sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's freedom. Most people quit because they expect instant results, forgetting that meaningful change always requires patience. Every time you choose long-term growth over short-term pleasure, you strengthen your discipline. Remember, the ability to delay gratification is one of the most powerful habits that separates extraordinary people from ordinary lives forever. Your future is shaped by the decisions nobody else notices. Choosing to read instead of scrolling, to exercise instead of sleeping longer, or to save instead of spending carelessly may seem small today. Yet these quiet choices slowly transform your identity. Every disciplined action becomes another investment in your future. The results may remain invisible for weeks, but eventually they become impossible for the world to ignore. As these 90 days continue, remind yourself that every meaningful achievement demands patience. Trees take years to grow. Strong minds take time to develop, and remarkable lives are built through consistent effort. Trust the process, even when progress feels slow. Stay faithful to your daily habits. One day, you'll discover that the success you admired in others was simply the result of disciplined choices repeated without giving up. The greatest victory in life is not earning more money, gaining more followers, or receiving endless praise. It is looking into the mirror and respecting the person staring back at you. Self-respect is earned through discipline, honesty, and keeping the promises you make to yourself. Every time you choose integrity over convenience, you become stronger than the person you were yesterday, with unwavering confidence and purpose. People may never notice the sacrifices you make behind closed doors. They won't see the early mornings, the difficult choices, or the moments you refused to give up. But you will remember every decision that shaped your character. Real confidence is not built through recognition from others. It grows quietly when your actions consistently match your values, your goals, and the person you truly want to become. As you continue rebuilding your life, never chase approval from people who cannot define your future. Instead, Focus on becoming someone you admire every single day. Let your discipline speak louder than your excuses. Let your habits tell the story of your commitment. When you respect yourself, the opinions of others lose their power. That is the moment true freedom begins, and lasting success becomes your natural direction forever. The difference between successful people and everyone else is rarely intelligence or talent. More often, it is the decision to keep going when progress feels painfully slow. Many people quit because they cannot immediately see the results of their efforts. But every disciplined action is creating invisible progress beneath the surface. Stay patient, because the strongest foundations are always built long before anyone notices their incredible strength. There will be moments when doubt whispers that nothing is changing. Those moments are not signs of failure. They are tests of your commitment. Continue showing up, even when motivation disappears. Continue working, even when nobody applauds your effort. Every difficult day you overcome strengthens your resilience. Eventually, what once felt impossible becomes your normal routine. That is how extraordinary people quietly separate themselves from everyone around them every day. As your 90-day journey continues, remember that persistence is the bridge between dreams and reality. Never underestimate the value of one more attempt, one more disciplined morning, or one more courageous decision. Every time you refuse to quit, you prove to yourself that your future matters more than today's discomfort. Keep moving forward with confidence, because success always belongs to those who remain faithful to the journey until the end.
Success does not belong to the person who starts with the greatest advantage. It belongs to the person who refuses to stop moving forward. Every setback carries a lesson. Every failure hides valuable experience. And every challenge develops greater strength. Instead of asking why life feels difficult, ask what it is teaching you. Growth begins the moment you see obstacles as opportunities instead of permanent limitations holding you back. No meaningful journey is free from disappointment. There will be days when your plans fail, your energy fades, and your confidence feels uncertain. Those moments do not define your future unless you allow them to. Stand up again, adjust your approach, and continue walking forward. Every time you recover from failure, you become mentally stronger. Resilience is built through recovery, not through avoiding difficult experiences or uncomfortable situations completely. No meaningful journey is free from disappointment. There will be days when your plans fail, your energy fades, and your confidence feels uncertain. Those moments do not define your future unless you allow them to. Stand up again, adjust your approach, and continue walking forward. Every time you recover from failure, you become mentally stronger. Resilience is built through recovery, not through avoiding difficult experiences or uncomfortable situations completely. As you enter the final stage of these 90 days, remind yourself how far you have already come. Every disciplined habit, every courageous decision, and every promise you kept has shaped a stronger version of yourself. Never stop believing in that person. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Your greatest achievements are not behind you. They are waiting for the person you are becoming every single day. Your past may explain where you started, but it does not decide where you will finish.
Too many people remain trapped by old mistakes, painful memories, and limiting beliefs. The moment you choose growth over regret, your future begins to change. Every new habit you build weakens the influence of your past. Remember, your history is a lesson to learn from, never a prison to live inside forever. Every day offers a new opportunity to become someone better than yesterday. You do not need to make giant changes overnight. One better decision, one stronger habit, and one meaningful action are enough to move your life forward. Progress is not measured by speed, but by consistency. Keep improving a little every day, because small changes repeated long enough always create extraordinary results beyond your imagination and expectations. As you continue rebuilding your life, stop looking behind for permission to move forward. The person you are becoming deserves your full attention. Walk with confidence, embrace every challenge, and trust every disciplined step you take. One day, you will look back with gratitude, realizing that the decision to keep moving changed everything. Your future is no longer waiting for you. It is already being created by today's choices. As these 90 days begin approaching their conclusion, you may finally notice something remarkable. Your confidence no longer depends on motivation. Your discipline no longer feels forced. The habits that once seemed difficult have become part of your daily identity. This is the true reward of consistent effort. You have not simply changed your routine. You have transformed the person responsible for creating your future every single day. Never believe that this journey ends after 90 days. These days were only the beginning, the foundation upon which an extraordinary life is built. Continue protecting your mornings, honoring your commitments, and choosing growth over comfort. Every decision you make from this point forward becomes another investment in the future you once dreamed about. Stay humble, remain disciplined, and never stop becoming a better version of yourself every day. One day, people will ask what changed your life. They may expect a secret, a shortcut, or a lucky opportunity, but you will know the truth. Everything changed the moment you decided to change yourself first. Keep that lesson close to your heart. Continue walking with purpose, because the life you have rebuilt over these 90 days is only the beginning of something far greater ahead. As these 90 days come to a close, you may begin to see just how far you have come. The effort that once felt heavy now feels natural. The routines that once required constant willpower now live quietly within your character. This is what real transformation looks like. You did not merely complete a challenge, you became someone stronger, steadier, and more capable of shaping the life ahead. Do not think for a moment that this is where the journey ends. 90 days were never the destination. They were the beginning of a new standard for your life. Keep protecting your mornings, keep honoring your word, and keep choosing discipline when comfort tries to pull you back. Every choice from this point forward continues building the future you once only imagined. Stay patient, stay committed, and keep becoming the person your future deserves. Someday, people may ask what truly changed everything for you. They may look for a dramatic moment, a hidden method, or some unexpected break. But you will know the answer. Everything changed when you decided to take responsibility for your life and follow through every single day. Hold on to that truth. Keep moving with intention, because the life you have built over these 90 days is only the first chapter of something even greater still to come.